And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Detroit Tigers.
And now, please welcome your
first pitch coming at you right after the
Detroit
break.
Tigers.
So almost ready to get underway. Starting on the mound in this one, Tarek Skubal.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to, misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
And now for the Jays,
Leading
George
off
Springer.
for Toronto, right fielder George Springer.
And that misses. And we're underway in Detroit. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And that's the first out.
Batting second, shortstop.
Will Bichette up to the dish. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Bichette, multi-time All-Star, batting second in today's lineup, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-2 now.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Battling here as he fouls it away. One out, bases empty. The shortstop takes a ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2. One down, bases empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And now it's even up.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult
Batting
as
third,
that one.
left
Those
fielder,
grinding
Anthony
ABs take a toll on a
Santander.
pitcher as the game goes on.
Anthony Santander stands in now and watches strike one. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
2 down, nobody on. That one way outside, and it's 2-2. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on deck for the Blue Jays. The pitch. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
One of the things about that
Batting
2-out
fourth,
walk, the
first
base runner
baseman,
over at first base is
Vladimir
going to have a
Guerrero
very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Vladdy needs just 1 hit to reach 200 for the season. That one missed.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident. And there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far.
2 balls.
Santander off of first with 2 away.
That's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher,
balls,
but then
1
no
strike.
panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And now a full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're
Batting
talking about a
fifth,
guy you
the
want to pitch
designated
deep into
hitter,
the ball
Will
game. It's not going to
Wagner.
help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
And here is Will Wagner.
Nope.
Just missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
High in the air, out to right. Vierling on the move. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. Blue Jays leave a pair. And now the Tigers get their first opportunity. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Detroit and towing the slab, Kevin Gossman.
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball
Leading
over
off
to his
for the
closer.
Tigers,
Stepping in, Parker
infielder,
Meadows.
Parker Meadows.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Ripped on a line. Santander makes the grab, 1 down. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. Singing plenty of left-handed bats in this lineup against the righty on the hill.
Yeah, they're looking to ambush, and you wonder if it's going to lead to a big game for him or not. Certainly, it's a nice boost of confidence to think you can get to that pitcher on the mound with all those lefties in the lineup, and with that extra split second they have to react. We'll see how it shakes out here.
Out towards right center field. Lucas. Long run on his horse. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to
Batting
put it
third,
into his
left
highest
fielder,
gear and go a long way to track that one
Riley
down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Riley Green in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Next pitch is inside, and the count is 1-1.
Let's go, Riley.
Ground ball left side,
That ball's
and
foul.
that's just foul. 2 out, space is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Tigers are shut down there, scoreless after 1. Back at Comerica
Leading
Park,
off for
and now the
Toronto,
catcher comes up to him.
Alejandro
Alejandro
Kirk.
Kirk. Skubal back to work. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him
Now
up
it's
a little
1-0.
bit. Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And a liner out into right center for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting 7th, second baseman Andres Jimenez.
Here's Andres Jimenez. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Kirk gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a ball lifted left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Batting 8th, third baseman Ernie Clement.
So up next, Ernie Clement. Swings through that.
Ooh, Baya. You don't want to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Next offering is fouled back. Man at first, one away. And that one missing low. And that just misses.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Second inning here, no score. And downstairs. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Fouled off. He was late. And there's the strike. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's the bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
And the batter is George Springer. 0 for 1 after striking out looking to start the game. In for a strike. 0-1. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two on, 2 outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That's down
Ball
and in.
2.
First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Vierling drops into the glove, and that's the third out. 2 left on. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the DH, Kerry Carpenter.
Kerry Carpenter.
First pitch misses.
1-0.
In the air, left field. Santander under this one. And it's caught for the out.
Batting 5th, right fielder, Matt
Now it's the right
Vierling.
fielder, Matt Vierling. And a strike on the outside edge. A little bit high. 1 ball, 1 strike. On the ground to the left. Bichette whips it to first. 2 down.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound.
Batting
He's got a
6,
chance to get through these first 2
baseman,
innings with
Colt
under 20
Keith.
pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
So 2 down now, and here is Colt Keith. Swings through that one.
From a pitcher's
Oh, one's the
perspective,
count.
that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of
No.
it.
Off the
Inside.
mark there, and that is ball 1.
Ball, that's out.
And that's
3
too
balls,
high.
1 strike.
On the ground to third. To first.
Out.
Third out, and that ends the frame. Down in order go the Tigers. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
Toronto,
Now it's the shortstop, Bo
Bo
Bichette.
Bichette.
Outside corner, there's a strike.
Well, these Jays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Now a fly ball to right center. Meadows under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 away.
Now batting left
Anthony
fielder,
Santander at the plate.
Santander.
Walked his first time. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Top of the third, no score. That one fouled off. Foul ball, still 0-2. And
1
that
ball,
skips in the
2
dirt.
strikes.
foul ball. He stays alive. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He reached on a walk his first time. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. That misses the zone. Yeah, the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. So Vladdy Jr. strikes out. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. No score. And we're back.
Leading
now
off
the third
for the
baseman,
Tigers,
Jace Young.
Third baseman, Jace Young.
And that one fouled off. In there at the knees, and it's 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next pitch is outside. Inside, just missed. Hot shot to third. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 8th, catcher, Jake Rogers.
Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. Liner, and this could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Trey Sweeney up now for the Tigers. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Rogers leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
Ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering is downstairs. ground ball to the right side. Guerrero. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Parker Meadows.
So the batting order turns over. Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. Check swing, called strike.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
2 outs with a runner at third. Little chopper rolls foul. Two outs. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here in Detroit, now here is Will Wagner.
Designated hitter, Will
You know, this is kind of a
Wagner.
tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. And what you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Just missed. Wagner goes 5 feet 11 inches, 210 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That one's in there, and that is strike one. Swing and a foul straight back. And there's a ball. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Vierling on the move to the gap. Makes the grab, one away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, catcher Alejandro
And next
Kirk.
for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fouled off down the right side. Fourth inning underway, no score. Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground right side, collected by Torres. Handles, throws to first, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman Andres Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez will hit next. Fly to left his first time. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Back at Comerica
Leading
Park,
off for
here's
the
Gleyber
Tigers,
Torres.
Second baseman Gleyber Torres.
Outside, ball 1.
Well, these Tigers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And another ball.
3 balls, no strike.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
It just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's Riley Green. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Torres aboard here at first with nobody out. In the air to left center, Lucas sizing this one up. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
Kerry Carpenter digs in now. Fly to left his first time. And there's a foul ball. And a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. So digging in, Colt Keith. Grounded out his first time up. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And ball 1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We played 4. We're tied, 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th, and now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. Skubal back to work. That clips the corner.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Back foot slider struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. And that one a little below the knees, and that's ball 1. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Up next,
Dominant
for the Blue
performance
Jays,
for him
right
today,
fielder,
Boog.
George
Just 2
Springer.
hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. George Springer, the next to hit. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Foul ball there. In the air, foul off first. Keith hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Swinging a foul straight back.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And that one hammered. That's back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. He'll circle the bases, and it gives him the lead in the 5th. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
That one hammered center field. That's back. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here's A.J. Hinch heading towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change right here. Tarek Skubal is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
A new
for
arm
the
into the game. The righty, Tommy
Number
Canley.
43.
He's into the game with the bases
Tommy
empty.
Canley.
Two outs, nobody on. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. getting ready to hit. A strikeout and a walk. Right through there for a strike. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Tigers bullpen with some action. Tyler Holton getting loose out there. And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field, and that keeps the inning going.
Still able to
Now
come
batting,
through
the
behind in the
designated
count right
hitter,
there.
Will
Once you get the ball
Wagner.
by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Will Wagner next up for the Blue Jays. And that drops in for a strike. That's in for a strike. 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
2 outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Chase Young. That one pulled foul.
Well, these Tigers, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
That misses the zone. 2-1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Check swing. He held up. Ball 3. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Dives and he can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time. So they get the first out of the inning.
Great job by the second baseman right there. Quick reaction to dive, knock that ball down, and big leaguers just don't panic, not the good ones. He gets up, makes the play, really good throw over to first base. That's the kind of composure that you want to see from a guy in that position.
Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. Doubled his first time. Foul ball. That one's in there, and that is strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. The Tigers trailing by 3, last half of inning number 5. Hit in the air, left field, and that'll get down for a hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
So a man at first, and the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Sweeney. He's 0 for 1. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. And that's down and away. Rogers over at first with 1 away. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 1-2. In the air, right field. Springer on the move. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Tigers, center fielder Parker Meadows.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a foul out of play. And he takes a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Tigers nothing. Back here in Detroit, top of the 6th inning. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
Well, these Blue Jays putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
And that one is inside.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Outside.
2 strikes.
Got him looking. And now one away.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off
Now
speed,
batting, second
gets the
baseman,
out.
Andres Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. Pitch is in there. That's strike one. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. On the ground to first, and a foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now
Ernie
batting,
Clement
third baseman,
next up for the
Ernie
Blue Jays.
Clement.
He is struck out, and he is walked. That one missed.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Next offering is in for a strike. Just missed. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Tigers nothing. Well, we go bottom 6. Here comes Gleyber Torres.
Second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. Late swing fouled off.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Fly ball down the line. Springer hauls it in, and there's one away.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything
Up
after
next
that,
for
a
the
hitter or two
Tigers,
is bonus,
left
but
fielder,
they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And that one wrapped foul. The Blue Jays leading by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball softly hit out into left center. Bichette makes the grab. That's out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Just missed. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Love how he let that ball
Now
travel,
batting,
trusted
the
his
right
hands.
fielder,
Nice job of going the other way.
Vierling.
So up next, Matt Vierling, 1 for 2. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Carpenter off of first with 2 away. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
2 outs. Misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first in time, and the inning is over. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Tigers nothing.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound,
Number
Johnny
49.
Brevia.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now for the
Leading
Jays,
off for the
Nathan
Blue
Lucas.
Jays, center fielder Nathan Lucas.
And first offering is fouled off. And that's in the dirt. And now 2-1. This one chopped up the middle. tosses to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, right fielder, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. 0 for 3 in this one. Rebbia, in his 8th season, 34-year-old vet, he joined the team as a free agent. There's a strike. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Sean Gunther getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Holton getting cranked up as well. And takes low for ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is outside. One down, base is empty. That one fouled off, 2-2. And he grounds one to the right side. Torres fires over to first. That takes care of Springer.
Now batting, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Now the number 2 hitter, Bo Bichette. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. That one the other way, and that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, left fielder, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch just misses. Now a pop-up on the infield. Young makes the grab, and that is that. One left for Toronto, but they lead it 3-0. Back at Comerica Park, and here's the first baseman, Colt Keith.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of break in his pitches, even when he's running a little low in the tank.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. On the ground. Fires over to Guerrero. And one away in the bottom of the 7th.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Jace Young up now for the Tigers. Has grounded out a couple of times. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. That's worth the price of admission. It's 3-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. So impressive. You have to have such a clear and direct path to the baseball on a split finger, that location inside part of the plate. Did a tremendous job of staying inside of it and keeping that ball fair.
Base is empty, one away. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. That one misses, and it's 1-0. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. That's outside. Two balls, no strikes. Gosman, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Kevin Gosman makes way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for Toronto.
On the mound now, Jimmy Garcia.
Number 93.
These are the spots relievers
Jimmy
really make a
Garcia.
name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Trey Sweeney up now for the Tigers. There's the strike. Swing and a pop-up. Bichette makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Tigers get one back on the strength of this solo shot. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
Now pitching.
Welcome
for
back,
the
and a new
Tigers.
arm on the mound to start the 8th.
Number
Tyler
87.
Holton.
Just trying to keep this one
Tyler
close here,
Holton.
and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Vladimir Guerrero
Leading off
Jr.
for the
now.
Blue Jays. First baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
That one at the knees for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And it's fouled away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Misses inside. And it's 1-2. That one drilled left field. That's back. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. A solo shot. It's 4-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Cutter inside can be a bat breaker. You have to catch it out front to get the barrel to it. Does a really good job recognizing it early, getting the bat head to it, and hitting it out of the ballpark.
Will Wagner will hit next.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Movement in the bullpen. Sean Gunther, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
That was the sweeper, but it missed. That one out to right. Vierling under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the
Alejandro
catcher,
Kirk.
Alejandro Kirk. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Just
Ball, that's off the
missed.
plate.
They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and the count is even 2 and 2. Right side, Vierling nabs it, and there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. And a foul ball. This one high in the air to left center. Green settles under it. Brings it in. And that is that. Toronto extends the lead on the solo shot. It's now a 4-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now the center fielder, Parker Meadows. Misses off the inside. Ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Just missed.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Activity in the bullpen. Jeff Hoffman up and throwing. That one misses, and that's ball 3. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder
Now
the entire
batting,
at bat.
second baseman.
Here's Gleyber Torres.
Torres.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Meadows on at first. Nobody out. In the air, center field. Lucas under it. Hauls it in for the out. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
Riley Green.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. Center field, Lucas on his way over. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Tigers, designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
Kerry Carpenter digs in now. That's in there. That's strike 1. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Cut on and missed 96 of that fastball. The Jays leading by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Inside, ball 2.
That one missing inside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Matt Vierling waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
Swing and a ground ball. That ends the inning. 1 left for Detroit, and they trail it 4-1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Will Vest.
And we all know
Now
about his
pitching
slider. It's
for the
just filthy,
Tigers.
man. And one of the better ones
Number
in the game,
19.
I'd say. Spin rate's very
Will
high, and it just
Vest.
breaks a ton.
And now for the
Leading
Jays,
off for
Ernie
Toronto,
Clement.
third
A
baseman,
walk
Ernie
and a pair of
Clement.
strikeouts. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Tigers bullpen with some action. Kenta Maeda getting ready to go. The 1-0. And that one fouled off. Fastball is outside. A little bit low. 3-1 is on the way. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That's out to center field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
Now batting center fielder
And here
Nathan
is
Lucas.
Nathan Lucas. Bounce to the left side. Throws to first in time.
Now batting right fielder George Springer.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Clips the corner. That's strike one. And a slider misses down and away.
1-1.
It's in and out of his glove. Still fires to first, and that is that. So they go quietly there. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Tigers 1. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Jeff Hoffman.
I think
Now pitching
closer
for
has to be one of the
Toronto.
toughest jobs in baseball.
Number
And
23.
we see a pretty high turnover
Jeff
rate because of
Hoffman.
it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Vierling leading things off and takes a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
And that one is in the dirt. 1-1. In the air out towards right center. Springer makes the grab. One down.
Now batting the first baseman Colt
He's
Keith.
2 outs away. And the batter now, Colt Keith. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Hoffman, an all-star a season ago. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a splitter, and he works in a sinker. One down, base is empty.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Way out front for strike 2.
Clearly, he
One
was sitting
ball,
on a
2
fastball
strikes.
right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Just 1 out remaining for the Tigers.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there.
Third baseman,
Exactly where you
Chase
want it with 2
Young.
strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
Young,
Nope,
the
that's
next
down.
to hit, takes ball 1. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first,
He's out.
ball game. And the Blue Jays claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.